So if you're like me, you've probably seen the movie Waterboy and had that dream of going on that airboat swamp ride. Well, in this week's video, we're gonna show you a really cool, unique experience down in Florida where we not only got to ride an airboat ride through the swamps, but we got to fish for gators. Cue that intro.
What's up YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So at the end of Memorial Day weekend, we just got done hanging out at the Disney World parks. If you want to learn more about that, click the link above here for all that details. We headed about 30 minutes south of Disney World, Orlando, and went to a cool experience over at Wild Florida. This is something that we highly recommend you check out, and here are the reasons why. So there are a number of different things you could do in Wild Florida, but the main reason we were there was to check out the airboat tour through the swamps. And so after we got done with our safety briefing, we walked down the dock and got into the boat, put on our protective hearing gear, and off we went. Spending the next 30 minutes, we navigated through the swamps of this Florida Everglades. This was a really unique experience, not only for us to have the unique boat experience, but also from the wildlife that we got to see. We saw a variety of different birds, and most importantly, we saw alligators in the wild. Check it out. So after a 30-minute airboat ride, we had the opportunity to explore the rest of Wild Florida and got to go into their Gator Park. The first activity we had the opportunity to do was head into their bird sanctuary where we got to feed the birds. After that, we actually got to go fishing for alligators. What do I mean by that? Well, if you look here at the video, we actually had a stick with hot dogs at the end of it. And so essentially we weren't fishing, but we were able to feed these teenage gators hot dogs. And so after that, we were able to upgrade to the adult-sized gators and got to feed them from a dock by tossing bits and pieces of food into the river and watching them chomp down on it. And when I say chomp, the mouths and the bites of these gators was pretty impressive. After that, we also got to watch a live gator show where our trainer went into the gator's pen and actually got to show some of the training techniques that he had with one of the largest gators on site. So it should also be noted that on top of all the gators here at Wild Florida, they also had a number of other animals that they were working on protecting and conserving. And so those animals range from varieties of monkeys, sloths, as well as an intact petting zoo to, again, make for an interactive and educational experience. And so some people ask, well, why are those gators here? Why do they continue to house all these gators? Well, in fact, Wild Florida is actually called upon when there's an issue or a nuance with gators in the wild and that affecting the public livestock. And so instead of these gators being euthanized, Wild Florida goes in, takes those gators, and then puts them into their sanctuary where they can grow in peace or be put back into the wild without being a menace to society. So again, a really educational and fun, unique experience and adventure down here at Wild Florida. And so if you like this video, please consider giving us that big thumbs up. If you like the content and you want more travel tips and adventures, hit that red subscribe button down below. And so remember, I'm Matt from the Adventure Buddies. Life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?